Good evening, class 11. How is my class? I hope class 11 is doing well. How is the preparation going for accountancy and business studies, girls? I hope the preparation is going with full swing for your quarterly exams. Children, whatever doubts, very few girls are asking any doubts. Children, I have asked you to feel free. This is the foundation year for the subject and the stream that you have chosen. Please feel free to communicate and clear yourself for the doubts. You are laying stress on finishing the questions. No, children, that is why I do not I do not prefer to give you too much of homework so that you concentrate on self study. Create your own concepts and be clear with the concepts that you are proceeding with. Right? Okay. Now, carrying on with depreciation. We carry with depreciation. Carrying on with depreciation, children. We had done depreciation. We had started with depreciation, original cost method, and the written down value method, then provision for depreciation. We had started with that. Proceeding now today with one more question. Illustration 17, I remember I had done with you and I have asked you to do the questions. I made you mark some questions also for depreciation, the unsolved questions. Children, though I am not spending too much of time in checking your questions and your work, please do not feel that there is no need to do the work. That is for your by now, children. We assume that the children have grown up so much that you do not need to be forced to do the work. It is your own subject, your own score, your own your package. You have to score well. You have to fill your package properly. So do not hesitate in asking any questions, clearing your doubts, or do not wait for homeworks to be given and tests to be taken for preparation. Okay, chalo, now today we proceed with the depreciation, some more questions on provision for depreciation account. Now here I was going to the questions. This illustration 20 in your textbook. This illustration 20 explains it properly. What is provision for depreciation account? I told you, children, just a reminder, taking you back to that class. Provision for depreciation account is a concept where, besides maintaining the asset account, a separate account is maintained for the depreciation. That means what all depreciation has been provided on the asset instead of asset, because the business does not deal in only one asset. There are multiple assets. So to keep making records for each asset, a different account for each asset, big asset, small asset, machinery is also an asset, furniture is also an asset, computer is also an asset, table is also an asset, books are also asset. So there are 10 types of machine, 10 different assets. So you do not, it is not possible to maintain so many asset account. So we maintain asset accounts are maintained, but the depreciation is not kept record in the asset account. In those cases, then depreciation is shown in a separate account called provision for depreciation account. We had done that. Now proceeding with this question, illustration 20, I'll read the question here. You can follow in your textbooks. On April 1, 2012, Z Limited purchased a plant for rupees 5 lakh. Okay, a plant has been purchased for rupees 5 lakh. I'll keep on writing it side by side so that it is easier. Plant 1 is purchased for rupees 5 lakh. On which date? On 1st April. This is on 1st April 20. On 1st October, plant 2. This is on 1st October in the same year. Another plant is purchased costing rupees 2 lakh. Another plant is purchased. On 1st October 2013, the plant purchased on 1st October 12. The now next transaction is on 1st October 1st October, this is 2012, 2013. The plant purchased on 1st April 2012. That means the first plant. This is the first plant. The first plant is sold. This is plant number 1 is sold. Sold off for rupees 2,65,000. Is sold for rupees 2,65,000. On 1st July 2014, a new plant was purchased for rupees 8 lakh. The third asset is purchased for rupees 8 lakh. On 1st July 2014, the new plant purchased for rupees 8 lakh. On the same date, the plant purchased on 1st October 2012. That means this plant was sold for rupees 1,70,000, and on the same date, the second plant, plant 2, is sold for rupees 1,70,000. That is on 1st July 2014. And on the same date, was sold for 170. The firm provides depreciation at 10% on original cost. Original cost. It is always important to write down the breakdown of the question, the case in this type of part, so that you can proceed correctly. See, there is a plant. First plant is purchased. Plant 1 is purchased for rupees 5 lakh on 1st April. It is purchased, and the year followed is the financial year. That means in the beginning, this plant is there for 12 months. Then the second plant is purchased after a few months, 6 months. It is purchased on 1st October in the same year. And in the next year, 2013, on 1st October, the plant 1, this is asset number 1, is sold for this amount. The third asset is purchased on 1st October 2014, and on the same 1st July. And on the same date, that means 1st July 2014, the second plant is sold for this plant. Second plant is sold for rupees 1,70,000, and depreciation is provided on original cost at the rate of 10%. Now let us proceed. We have been asked to make the plant account, depreciation account, and the provision for depreciation account. The asset account shows only where depreciation account is maintained. The asset account shows only the book value, the value at which the asset is purchased and sold. The depreciation account is for calculation of depreciation, and the provision for depreciation account shows till then the updated depreciation at the time of disposal of the asset. Now we start with the asset account. The asset account proceeds like this. The plant account, I have named it asset number 1, asset number 2. 2 bank 5 lakh. On October 1, again 2 bank rupees 2 lakh. Balance carried down 7 lakh. The total balance carried down is rupees 7 lakh. Second year, there is no other transaction in 2012. There is no other transaction in 2012. Only the first plant is purchased and the second plant. 2 plants are purchased. Next transaction happens on 1st October 2013, the next year, the following year. What happens? The first plant, this plant, is sold for 2,65,000. Now let us see what is the depreciation on this plant. When this plant, the first plant, is sold, whenever the asset is sold, we have to calculate the profit or loss on the asset, which can never be calculated without the updated depreciation. So for that, we will switch on to depreciation account. The depreciation account, to provision for depreciation on 5 lakh, rupees 50,000, on 2 lakh, as this is purchased on 1st October. So this is there in existence with us in the business only for 6 months. That means at the rate of 10% on 2 lakh for 6 months. 2 lakh into 6 by 12 into 10 by 100. That comes to 10,000. Total depreciation 50,000 plus 10,000, that is 60,000. Statement of profit and loss. This is 60,000. This is always transferred to statement of profit and loss, and the depreciation account is closed for this year. There is no carried forward, no brought forward and carried forward in this account. It is only to calculate the depreciations. In the second year, the 2014, 13 and 14, it is 2013. The two provision for depreciation account, depreciation is provided for 6 months. This is on 1st October. 6 months, rupees 25,000. Statement of profit and loss, we write it off. This is the same year. The next year, 2014, there is no transaction, no other transaction, only depreciation will be provided. To provision for depreciation on 2 lakh rupees for 1 year, that is rupees 20,000 at the rate of 10%, rupees 20,000. Now this year, next year, it's the same year, but the asset that is disposed to provision depreciation on 2 lakh for 3 months. The asset is disposed after 3 months. So for 3 months, the asset depreciation will be 5,000. It is there with us till it is disposed on. Let us see when it is disposed. On 1st October, it is disposed on 1st October, and the second asset is sold on 1st July. So second asset is there with us for April, May, June, 3 months. 1st July it is sold. So that means depreciation on the second asset will be charged for 3 months into 3 by 12. So depreciation into 3 by 12, that means 2 lakh into 10% into 3 by 12. That comes to 5,000. Last year, provision for depreciation on 8 lakh, that is for 9 months. It is purchased on 1st July and till the end of the year, that is 1st April or 31st March, it comes to 9 months. 8 lakh into 9 by 12 into 10 by 100 gives to 60,000. This is the calculation of depreciation. This has been done in case depreciation account has been asked to maintain. Otherwise, this is your working note which you can do without making the account. Now coming to the provision for depreciation account, the main account, which will help us to find the profit or loss on the asset that is sold. It is liability account, so always has a credit balance. We start with the credit side. By depreciation on the first asset in the first year, that is 60,000. This is 60,000 here, 60,000, and there is nothing else, closed. This account is just to show the depreciation. How much depreciation in total has been provided. In 2013, by balance brought down 60,000 from the last year. This year's depreciation 25,000. This year 25,000. It is purchased on 1st October. So that means half of the year. So otherwise it would have been 50,000. So for half of the year it is 25,000. To plant total it comes to 60,000 plus 25, that is 75,000. And then this asset is sold. 2014 depreciation rupees 20,000. Only one asset is there. First asset has been sold. Here by depreciation, this is the amount that we will require. I am underlining it here. By depreciation 20,000 and balance carried down, that is 30,000. How? Because that is the balance that is left with us. The total balance that is left with us. 2014, the balance brought down 30,000 from the previous year. Depreciation for the first machine on 2 lakh for the 3 months, and then the next machine depreciation for 60,000 that we have provided. To plant 35,000, and that will go to 2 plant, means this asset is sold. This is the amount that will go in the plant account, and the balance in depreciation account is 60,000. Now let us see the plant account. This is the depreciation on the first asset, and this is the depreciation on the second asset. Now we'll make the first asset. Here 75,000. I told you this is 75,000. That is the first asset. 75,000 asset that is worth rupees 5 lakh, which is depreciated for 75,000. that means 4,25,000 is sold for 2,25,000. That means at a loss of rupees 1,60,000, and this asset is gone. Asset, I repeat, asset that is worth rupees 5 lakh, which has depreciated by now for 75,000 and is sold for 2,25,000. That means it is being sold at a loss of 1,60,000. The balance carried down rupees 2 lakh, that is from the previous asset 2 lakh. This is the balance carried down for the first asset. Next, buy bank. This is the same thing. The gain on sale of, in case the balancing figure comes here, it is gain. In case the balancing figure comes here, it was a loss. So this question shows you both example of gain also and loss also. The asset is sold for rupees 1,70,000 is given. The balance of this asset is 2 lakh. Till the date of sale, it is sold on 1st July. That means it is there only for 3 months with us. So till the date of sale, the depreciation on this asset becomes 35,000. I told you here, this provision of depreciation account showed us 35,000. So this asset has depreciated by 35,000. So asset, that is 2 lakh. Depreciation on this asset is 35,000 and it is sold for 1,70,000. So 2 lakh minus 35,000 minus 1,75,000. This gives us a gain of 5,000. Gains always come on this side. New asset is purchased on this in this year, 1st July, to bank rupees 8 lakh, and the balance carried down is 8 lakh till the end of 2015. That is what they have asked us. Clear? Children, for one information for you, for in this chapter, the long question, the provision for depreciation account, these questions will be exactly similar to the questions of the textbook. You do not need to worry about any other book for the practice of provision for depreciation questions. The simple questions for purchase and sale of asset, for diminishing balance method, and for the original cost method can be from anywhere else. But for provision for depreciation account, this type of question where this account has to be maintained, it will be very similar to the questions given in your textbook, the illustrations. You just keep yourself practice with the illustrations and that is enough. Okay, you do not need to worry anything else. Now next class will be for business studies. I will take business studies. We will start with the new lesson in business studies. Okay, all right. Thank you, girls.